Now, people in several New South Wales Northern Rivers towns have been told to evacuate amid a renewed flood threat just a month after record floods hit Lismore. Claire Todd-Hunter is there. Claire, tell us how people are feeling after just trying to get back on their feet, really. They're really in the middle of a recovery from the last flood, and now so many people having to prepare for the potential here again.
Well, it is very disheartening, Chris. A lot of businesses have spent the last 4 weeks mopping up. A lot of them are starting to reopen their businesses yesterday, only to be evacuated. An evacuation order was issued yesterday, late yesterday, to be out of here by 10 o'clock last night. That was for Lismore's north and south. And then a fresh evacuation order was issued for the CBD this afternoon. Those people told to get out by 4 o'clock. I'm down here at the levy, where it's no longer expected to breach those floodwaters at the Wilsons River. A lot of people are down here, though, keeping an eye on the levy and the river levels, seeing how high it will come up. But we do have a visual representation here of how it will compare to that flood event of 4 weeks ago. If you look right up there, that pink marking shows just how high it got, 14.5 metres. This event is now expected to peak below the major flood level, which is right down here below 9.7. So it's no longer expected to breach that levy and will be nowhere near as bad as what this community experienced just a short time ago.
Yeah, well, that's a relief. I saw yesterday people having to leave the caravan park and the like, people who'd left their houses and were in temporary accommodation in the caravan park. They've had to move to higher ground, but presumably they're not able to move back to those sorts of places yet. People will be sitting this out for a while before they move back down?
Yeah, there are evacuation orders still current, and the ADF has been door knocking this afternoon, just making sure everyone did get that memo. We were following them around, and it seemed that most of those properties were already empty.
Great stuff, Claire. Thanks for joining us. Claire Todd-Hunter there, reporting live from Lismore. And the good news there is it looks like the floodwaters are not going to peak over the levy, and they won't be enduring yet another inundation. But obviously, as you saw there, a lot of preparations underway. And you've got to think that after the warnings last time were criticised with hindsight, that the warnings were not strong enough and clear enough early enough, it looks like the warnings were very on message this time. And people have evacuated. They may be able to move back in there pretty soon. We'll see what happens with those rains.